Hi friends and welcome. In this lesson, we will explore various functions and methods designed to work with a list data type. To understand the concepts better, it is crucial to distinguish between functions and methods. Functions are general purpose tools that perform specific actions. They are called by their names, followed by parentheses, without being tied to a particular object. For example, we can use the len function, which is used to determine the length of an object. In the first example, we are using len with a string, while the second example is a list data type. Methods, on the other hand, are actions that can be performed on specific objects. They are called directly on the object by using a dot notation. For instance, you might use methods like string.startsWith, which is used to determine if a string starts with another string. The startsWith method is particular to a string data type. It cannot be used with a list or a number. The same applies to pop. It is specifically used with a list data type. More in-depth explanations of functions and methods will be provided in upcoming lessons. Without further delay, let's dive in. The insert method is used for inserting a new value into a list. X represents the value we want to insert at index I. Let's say we have a list of courses: agriculture, biology, and chemistry. We can insert a new value into the list by using the insert method. Courses.insert 0 physics. This means we want to insert a new value, physics, at index 0, which is the first position. When physics is inserted at index 0, the value of agriculture and all the following values are shifted to the right. Courses. Execute the program. Great. We have been able to insert a new value into the list at the specified position, which is the index of 0. By now, agriculture, which was the first element in the list, has been shifted. All items in the list are shifted to the right whenever we use the insert method. The insert method automatically inserts a new item to the end of the list if the specified index cannot be found. The largest index in this list is 2, 0, 1, 2. Let's specify an index greater than 2, such as 5, math. The new item we want to insert will be inserted at the end of the list because the index of 5 cannot be found. Let's execute the program and see the result. Great. This shows that the new item has been added to the end of the list. You can also use a negative index with the insert method. Courses.insert -1 echo. Index of -1 corresponds to the last element in the list. Chemistry, which was initially at index -1, will be shifted to the right by one step. Let's run the program. Great. The pop method removes and returns the last item from a list. The value that is removed is returned by the method. Using the same example, courses.pop courses. Let's run the program. The last item from the list has been removed. The removed item can be stored in another variable in case we need to use it later. We just need to say removed item equals courses.pop removed item. Let's run the program. This makes the value available whenever we need to make use of it. Optionally, we can specify the index of an item to be removed when using the pop method. Let's try that out. 1. This is going to remove the item at index 1, 0, 1. After executing this line of code, biology would have been removed. Let's run the program and see the output. Great. The pop method supports using negative index. Index of -1 corresponds to the last item in the list. This is going to remove the last item in the list. The final list would only include agriculture and biology. Let's run the program. Note that if we specify an index that cannot be found, the pop method raises an index error. The largest index in this list is 2, 0, 1, 2. Specifying any index above 2 will raise an index error. Let's try 4. Great. We got an index error saying pop index out of range. The append method is used to append an item to the end of a list. Let's declare a list of numbers. Numbers equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers dot append 5 point numbers. This operation is going to add 5 to the end of the original list. Let's run the program. Fantastic. The extend method is used to add several new items to the end of a list. You can pass a sequence type as an argument to the extend method. Let's say we want to add several courses. Courses.extend agreg math point courses. The extend method allows us to add multiple items at once. Let's run the program and see the results. We have been able to add multiple items to the original list. Additionally, you can pass a string to the extend method, and each character in the string will be treated as a standalone element. Remember that what you really need to pass to the extend method is any sequence type, that is, any data type that can hold multiple elements. Courses.extend math. Let's run the program and see the output. Each element in the sequence are treated separately and added to the original list. The reverse method is used to reverse the items in a list. This method modifies the original list in place and does not return any value. For example, numbers equals 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 9. Numbers.reverse point numbers. Let's execute the program. Great. This code reverses the order of elements in the list, that is, from the last item to the first item. It is important to note that all list methods do not necessarily return a value. New numbers equals point new numbers. The reverse method modifies the original list, but it does not return anything. In this case, new numbers will be null because the reverse method only modifies the list in place and does not return a reversed copy. Let's run the program and see what we have as the new numbers. This is none. The remove method removes the first occurrence of a specified value from the original list. If the specified value cannot be found in the list, Python raises a value error. Courses.remove biology point courses. Let's run the program. The first occurrence of biology has been removed. Specifying a value that does not exist makes the remove method to throw an error. Let's try that by including 1 to the biology. Execute the program. Value error. List.remove x. X not in list, which means that the value we passed to the remove method cannot be found in the list. The count method returns the number of occurrences of a specified value in a list. This is particularly useful when you need to know how many times a value occurs in the list. We can define a variable times equals numbers dot count 1 point times. Let's execute the program. Great. This shows that 1 occurs 2 times. The sort method sorts the list items in ascending order. Numbers.sort point numbers. Let's execute the program. Great. The numbers are now sorted in ascending order. To sort in descending order, you can make use of the reverse flag. Reverse equals 2. Let's run the program again. Great. The clear method removes all the items from a list. Numbers.clear point numbers. After running this line of code, all the elements in the list would have been cleared. The final output shows an empty list. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.